I'm Sandy Pope, and I'm the author of this book, Sister Girl Venus Green Action Hero, The Effects of Global Warming. And the reason why I'm doing this video today is because there's so many catastrophic back-to-back hurricanes, and we need to know why. Greenhouse gases are considered a major factor in influencing hurricane intensity. And so greenhouse gases are atmospheric compounds that contribute to the climate change by trapping heat from the sun in the Earth's atmosphere, preventing heat from escaping back out to space, which leads to a warming of the planet's surface, warmer oceans, and temperatures which act as fuel for intense hurricanes. So let me repeat that. Global warming, or what do you call it, greenhouse gases. We need the greenhouse gases are basic gases that keep the planet in its livable heat condition. Like if it's livable at 79 degrees, that's a livable condition. But what happens is those greenhouse gases, which composed of methane gas, nitric acid, water vapor, and carbon dioxide. Those are the gases that are the basic gases that keep the planet in its natural heat condition to make it livable. But when those gases become excessive, that's when the planet warms up. Heat cannot escape back out into space. The planet heats up, water heats up, and it begins to turmoil the oceans into these intensified hurricanes. Now, greenhouse gases, remember, they're composed of carbon dioxide, methane gas, water vapor, and nitrous oxide. So, what are those excess levels of greenhouse gases? What happens? How do those gases become contributed to those catastrophic hurricanes? Human activities are primarily the burning of fossil fuels, coal, oil, and natural gas for electricity, heat, and transportation. Remember, we need electricity, heat, and transportation. And all of these combined conditions release an enormous amount of carbon dioxide, methane gas, and nitric acid. So, because the things that we do every day, we need transportation. We take cars, we reduce emissions. We take airplanes going here and there. We have our food transported and creating all these emissions and conditions. So, again, human activity is the basic cause of burning excessive fossil fuels that spearheads these hurricane conditions. Now, how do we do? Now, if we're the cause of all these conditions, we need to know how we can reduce those conditions. So now, one of the things that you can do to reduce those greenhouse gases is to include a green living initiatives in your lifestyle. For example, now this is a list, but I'm giving you a more of a list. We have to transition to solar and wind power. If you can, that's what you could do. Use public transportation or electric bikes that are available. Conserve energy at home. Turn off the light if you're not using it. Meatless Mondays means that there's less meat, that you have to use less farming to produce less cows, less farming, less farm land that produces an amazing amount of methane gas. You want to plant a tree. You want to buy locally. Buying locally means that, the food that's transported by truck and planes, you can reduce those emissions. So then you want to use less chemicals in the home. You want to limit trash. Trash is another key component because the trash goes right into the landfill. Landfills are overfilled, and when those conditions mix up with the trash, it produces one of those important gases, which is methane gas. Now, we want to make reusable bags. Take time to make your own reusable bags, because the plastic bag that we use, they dump into the landfill, dump into the ocean. It causes a whole coagulative condition that stimulates these back-to-back hurricanes, catastrophic hurricanes. Then we want to make sure we recycle properly, very important, and we want to also use single-use bottles. So those are the basics green, Go Green initiatives that you must include into your lifestyle in order for us to reduce those conditions, those greenhouse conditions. And so when I talk about the book, you don't buy the book to read the book. You buy the book to study, learn what it is that you can do to reduce those conditions. You may not want to do everything, but if everybody participated in one or two things, I think we can make a dent in global warming and climate change and reduce these catastrophic hurricanes. Because remember, the hurricanes are recurring back to back. We just finished Helene, which was a catastrophic hurricane, and then back to back comes Milton. So we don't know what else is stirring up out there, but it's not going to be reduced unless we reduce our activities to reduce these greenhouse gases. So I'm Sandy Pope, signing off. Remember, you can buy the book at Amazon if you want, but remember, it's not to read, it's to study. So we talk soon. Thank you for joining me. Bye.